Tenisha, where you at, man? You know it's time to film. No, 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 no. We gotta come in and out. No. Oh, what's up? Okay. I thought you were gonna be late like I used to be.
I'm here.
Yeah, yeah.
I got the topic.
We here. We here.
I got the topic.
You got the topic?
Yes.
We need to talk to the people.
Well, let's talk to the people then.
Yeah.
Let's get it started.
Well, I don't know what we're gonna talk about. She knows what we're gonna talk about. What we're gonna talk about?
We're gonna talk about
We almost here.
Welcome and thank you for tuning in to She's Always Right. I'm your host Tenisha. This is your co-host Slimmee.
What's going on? Right?
And today we're going to talk about when dating someone, should you let them know your intentions before or after sex? So Slimmee, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Just wow, man. I don't feel like I can't tell. I ain't gonna tell a female nothing about my intentions because a lot of times I don't even know my intentions until afterwards. You know what I mean? Like if I want to stay, I'm gonna stay. But I can say like if I got a physical if I'm physically attracted to you, then I'm interested. So I'm just gonna see how I go after that. So I can't tell you something I don't know. So what you think?
Okay, that's fair enough. Well, me, I feel like a person should know your intentions before. That way you give me the option whether or not I want to deal with that or not.
Mm-hmm.
And however it goes during our friends with benefit type of situation, then, that will be on me.
Yeah.
But I do know that some people give their intentions after sex, which is that's their choice. But at the same time, I just feel like doing that after sex, it creates a whole other realm of chaotic.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But the thing about it, you can tell somebody, you can come in and be like, yeah, I'm not looking for a relationship, I'm looking for a friend. And then females are tricky. They be like, okay, that's fine. And so y'all just go over there and they say, she cooking, she doing all this for you.
But that may be her.
Yeah.
So she's tricking you.
Until you say I want to fall back, then you start getting flat tires, your car getting keyed up. You know
now, not all females key up cars and slash tires now. It's like
I done been through it. I understand. So it's like if a female, I feel like a female wants something, then she want it, and she will be consistent. You know what I mean? So if you don't do what she want, you know what I mean? Eventually, she could walk away or she could be real angry. So nothing you really can do if you already told her the truth. Nothing you can ever do to change the way how she feel after the outcome, regardless. So
that's true. Well, I asked a friend this same question, and what he told me was he believes that you should let a person know your intentions before, during, and after.
Alright, that makes some sense.
So it's like there's no confusion to the point where, you hate to feel like you have to remind this person, but technically you kind of do.
Yeah, you do.
So that way they can kind of keep their I can't really say they're going to keep their emotions in check, but then again they can. It depends on the person. It depends on the person.
I was about to say that, yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you another question.
Mm-hmm.
So say, this person doesn't know your intentions. However, later on down the road, y'all really getting to know each other and things like that, but you're not ready to move forward. Not into no relationship, nothing. However, you do like the sex, but this person wants more.
Good morning, America.
So what would you say to this person? Like, this person is like, you know what, I want more, you don't want more, but you like the sex, and it's like, now they're giving you an ultimatum to the point, it's like, it's either we gonna do this or we not, but you really like it, so.
Yeah, I done been in a situation like that before, but the thing, it's like, I feel like I ain't really selfish, so therefore, I let her know, and then I take that loss. You know what I mean? And I wish her well. You know what I'm saying? So because at the end of the day, you don't need me to hold you. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, somebody else come around, and you just start over with them. And then if you don't want them, then it'd be like a process. You know what I mean? Like it'd be like a circle until you find what you want. Then you just gonna have to keep. That's why they call it dating. You gotta keep on looking for what you want. And if you don't like what you got, then you gotta keep pushing. And I feel like once a female has sex with a dude, she get emotionally attached. But men, we physical, so we feel the way we feel our female when we with them. So you know what I'm saying. So it's like that's the way how we feel. That's what we feel good about. So and then when we do it, then y'all just be in a whole nother level sometimes. You know what I mean?
Whole nother level like what?
Not like, you know what I'm saying, you with the horse and carriage, you know what I'm saying, the house and everything, but that's how it really supposed to be, but sometimes it just don't work out, you know, but it's like if a female dump a dude, they be like, he just got dumped, he wasn't good enough. If we dump a female, he ain't this, he ain't this, he ain't that. It just didn't work out. Why y'all get a pass to say we ain't nothing when we dump first, you know what I mean?
Well, I wouldn't say it's all women that do that. Man. You know, I mean, it's to some defense, not all women do that. Like, there's some women that doesn't talk bad about that person that, you know, they were with. But then again, you do got some that do. But you got guys that do that also. Whereas guys who play the victim, it's like, oh, she wasn't nothing, she hurt me, she did this, and all this other stuff. Then you take it out on this woman, that woman for her. So,
yeah, nah, I feel you.
we go through the same thing, but my opinion, I feel like women get it a lot harder than men.
What?
That's how I feel.
You're no good dog. No dirty dog. No dirty diggity dog. Triple dog. OG dog. Nah, we be getting it. I be on town like, good morning, America, girl. Stuff that y'all be saying, I'm like, whew. Why you do this? Yeah, it's crazy.
So Slimmee, I mean, Slimmee, question.
What's the question?
We're in the hot seat. Why you sweating?
I was sweating on mine. I got the light baby in my
So.
I got a light baby.
Oh my gosh. So, another question that I have is to do a little bit of reverse here to that question that I just asked. So.
I'm in the hot seat.
So when dealing with someone, you don't. I mean, this may be an easy question. I mean, easy answer, easy question. So, dealing with someone, say you don't like them or it, but they like you.
Ooh.
What do you tell that person? Like, what do you say? Do you say nothing at all? Do you just disappear? Do you like tell them it wasn't nothing and you don't like them?
I don't tell them it ain't nothing.
How would you handle that person?
I don't tell them it ain't nothing. I just don't do nothing. Like she called me. I ain't gonna answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just gonna be busy. I gotta go to work today. And then if she real consistent, I just tell her like, even if I ain't got another girlfriend, I'll be like, I met somebody else and I'm in love with her. After they can never mess with you. They be like, oh, you found love.
No, that's when you bring the crazy out.
Sometimes. That's what I do too. But I live through it all.
Yeah, but I mean, I get it. It's kind of hard to like hurt someone's feelings, or you don't want to feel like you hurting their feelings, even if you don't hurt their feelings. Like letting them know that, oh, it wasn't good, or that you don't like them, especially if they like you.
Yeah, but think about it. A man, it's like, if it ain't good, we still have to get it again. We just put you on reserve. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that night when you come home from the club, and you be like, I know she gonna answer the phone. And you just go on over there and get it over with. After that, you don't answer the phone no more. It be happening.
It's funny. Oh my gosh.
y'all gonna make these women not like me. Y'all already heard this stuff.
So I guess the moral of the story is it's best to let that person know your intentions before.
But see, okay, how you gonna say that? Okay, now if the girl stuff ain't good, you wanna know it wasn't good.
So you wouldn't like her for her personality,
You can like somebody for
her,
their personality.
you know, everything else that all her other qualities, but she got that one struggle. You would end it because of that.
That's a real struggle. I don't think I'm saying I can be friends with you, but it ain't gonna go far. It ain't gonna to infinity and beyond.
So now I know that the question of the day was, when getting to know someone, should you let that person know your intentions before and after sex? But this opens up so many other unanswered questions and things that people probably will want to know, because we just got finished saying, like, what if she has, or he, you know, from my perspective as well, what if that person has all other qualities of them, but they lack in that area? And you know, like, is it the sex that outweighs their qualities, or will the qualities outweigh the sex? Like, if you had to choose, this person has every quality that you want, but they lack that pleasure part. What are you what are you going for?
I'm saying it all depends on where I'm in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like, if you want the youngest Slim, he going for the sex. You know what I'm saying? The oldest Slim, right now, I'm like, okay, well, dang, do I get a hall pass every so often? You know what I mean? Well, I'm gonna stick with you, but you gonna have to just, dang.
Yeah, I mean, I've stuck with someone, didn't care too much for it, but I stuck with them because they gave all the good qualities.
With a little Wang Wang. Oh, yeah.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
but I'm just saying, because the qualities outweighed, and you know, you could deal with someone to the point where they have great sex, but then it's like their qualities are like poor. So it's like when you're used to that type of those type of people, but then you get that, then I guess you start, like you said, depends on where you are in life, depends on if you start looking at it a whole different way. It's like, well, you know what, that's something we can work on, you know, because I feel like people can get better with that depending on their situation that they have going on.
Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, but I feel like, no, if you really love this person, then okay. But if you're not that much in love with her and the sex bad, I got to go. And I ain't gonna stay around too long. But if we having good sex and I don't like you, it'll be hard for me to let you go. But if I done built up a friendship with you, like, okay, you got some females, like, she can be your friend and your dog, and like, you don't want to hurt her, but y'all having good sex. Because it's like, you still got like a bond regardless. So it's like, it's not like you in love, but if y'all was to both decide, then you could be in love. But somebody ain't gonna do it. You know what I mean? And so therefore, but when you have sex, it feels like you in love, like you making love to the woman. So it's like, it's dope. But if she want more, then you gotta let her go. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it. But I done been through it all.
Okay, so Reels, the question to you is, do you think it's a good idea to let that person know your intentions before or after sex? Also, you know, we're gonna throw in that other question too, that that this window had opened. So, you know, if y'all already established your intentions and all that other stuff. So if this person lacked in their sex area, but they had all the good qualities, which one would you like? Would you stay, or do you feel like you need that more of that pleasure? Is that more important to you? Like, what? I guess it depends on like what's important to you. So what's important to you?
I feel like, you know what I'm saying. One thing about right now, I think if a woman like most of the time, a woman 9 times out of 10 she want to please a man, and so if a man have patience and be willing to You know what I'm saying? Even the female, if she have patience and be willing to train him, if he love her like that, he gonna want her to be happy. And I feel like y'all can at least come somewhere, somewhere in the middle.
Because
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like it could be teachable. It can, you know, it can be taught. Depends on the person. I know.
It can be done better. You know what I'm saying? But some people it can be done better.
If they're coachable.
Yeah. They coachable. You know what I'm saying?
If they're coachable. So.
Yeah. Help me to help you.
So this was a wonderful topic.
Yeah.
And now we're going to move on to pop-up talk.
Pop-up talk.
Yes. Giving you your community shout out.
Yeah.
So now it's time for pop-up talk, giving you the community shout outs. And these individuals have been doing amazing in the Charlotte area. You can find these guys on Instagram. Just gonna shout their names out. I'm gonna start by shouting out Checkmate Podcast, I'll Work No Excuses, Rhythmic Dance Company, Soul Dance Company, and also dolgo.visual.arts. Again, the link will be in the description. You can check these guys out on Instagram. So it's time to support our community, guys. And so Slimmee, come on over.
Oh yes, I'm back from the intermission. And Tenisha, I just want a couple friends. I'm telling the truth. I ain't gonna lie to them like I've been lying to everybody else. I'm telling the truth. And everybody, y'all good. And I be playing. I'm really a good person in real life.
He's alright.
She said.